From furries to Fafnir, our furry friends like a lot of nerdy things, but the one thing they love more than everything else is correcting people. This is Furality Legends, actually. It's a game show designed around correcting people. I have a list of statements here that you'll see up on the board. And our three contestants here, we've got Daxter, Dingo, Dalton, and Biscuit. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
They're going to be correcting me. Now, there's one rule of the game, guys. You all know, but for the people at home that don't know, when you're doing a correction, you must precede your correction by the phrase, actually. If you don't, I'm not going to give you the point. Somebody else could potentially steal it, of course, and take your answer, but I won't tell you if you're right or not in case, maybe the answer you give is wrong or something. Other than that, the only other thing is when I'm reading out the statement, you can interrupt me at any time with your buzzer. I'll stop reading, I'll ask you what's up, and we'll see if your correction is correct. You don't have to wait for me to finish reading everything. Are you guys all good to go?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, let's do this.
Woohoo! And we will move on to our first statement. For the theme for this, actually, it has all to do about superheroes and such like that. Not necessarily have to be about furries. For instance, this one's about Marvel. Earth 616 is where most of the Marvel Universe and the MCU presides. This includes all of the movies we enjoy today, such as Iron Man, Thor, Doctor Strange, and most recently, The Eternals. Wow. That was Biscuit. Yes, Biscuit.
Actually, it's not Earth 616.
That is correct. Can you be a little bit more specific for me?
It's C197. I don't know. I'm just going off of lore.
That is Rick and Morty, I think. I'm going to give it to you, Biscuit, unless somebody else can be a little bit more specific. Daxter, can you tell me what Earth it might be?
It's missing the E, but it's 621.
It's not 621.
Dang it.
That would be quite the coincidence if that was the case. Dalton, do you have me an answer for me?
The Land Before Time.
That has nothing to do with the question. I appreciate the gumption, though. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give a point to Biscuit here for this first statement. It's not Earth 616, as he said. It's Earth 199,999. That's where all the MCU takes place. The Earth 616 is where most of the comics take place. So, Why even have different Earths? No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Why even have a big number?
Why even have a big number? Why isn't it just 200,000? That's a good question. All right. This next one also has to do with Marvel, just because I was in a Marvel kick when I first wrote these two questions. After the death of her love, Vision, Wanda Maximoff storms into a S.H.I.E.L.D. base and attempts to resurrect him using her powers on his broken body. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, causing her to storm out in a fit of rage and create the titular neighborhood we see in her Disney Plus show, WandaVision. Dalton?
Actually, she tried that after she had created WandaVision. The town.
No.
Okay.
Maxwell starts into a shield base and attempts to reserve.
Oh yeah, we got this behind us.
Yes, by the way, you guys can see it all behind us. Yes, Daxter?
Actually...
Was that you?
Yeah, that was me. Actually, I don't even think she tries to resurrect him at that moment. Does he not? Oh my god, I don't even remember.
She does. The director guy, whatever his name is, does let her into the room, and she attempts to, and it does not work out.
She does! Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
Oh.
Oh my god, hold on. Now I really want to get this answer correct. Unfortunately...
Biscuit, what do you think?
Actually, she didn't use her powers.
She did use her powers. What else should we use? It's like the sheer power of love to resurrect her.
I don't know superheroes!
In a fit of
I'm gonna give it a few more seconds, or I'm gonna call it. Thank you. Can I get the audience to see the question real quick, guys, if you don't mind? Biscuit, what's up?
Okay, actually, she didn't storm out of it in a fit of rage. She was disappointed.
I would argue that that's the same thing, or maybe just adding information, but adding information doesn't really get the question right. I wouldn't say that's correct. Daxter Dingo?
Actually, it wasn't a shield base. It wasn't a shield base. I don't remember. It was...
What is your answer? You gotta give me something.
I just remember it's not a shield base. It couldn't be a shield base because
I'll take that. That is correct.
Yeah, I remember it's not a
I'll
shield
take
base.
it.
It's called
I'll
something
take it.
else, and I forgot what it was.
That is correct. Yeah, Shield by now is like long gone. I'm gonna give the point to Daxter, please. Yeah, Shield I think is long gone by now. It's a sword base.
Sword base. That's what it was. Yes.
That's correct. That's
Shield.
You don't know.
Oh my gosh. The next one's gonna be gun, I'm sure. Like, you know, sword will probably go away and it'll just be like a gun base.
Yeah, gun. Just gun.
Just gun.
It's just a gun.
All right. We'll go on to our third one here. If I'm not mistaken, we've got 1 point for Daxter and 1 point for Biscuit, I believe.
Imagine not having a point. Imagine not having a point.
Imagine not
Yeah,
having-
we can't
There's
go on
only
that
2
level.
questions.
Yeah, I would know.
This next
I
one
would know
here-
about that.
This next one is all about Sly Cooper, so I hope you guys have played the video
Oh.
games before.
No.
The Sly Cooper games start each episode off with the title card, reminiscent of cartoons commonly found in the 90s/early 2000s and beyond. These episodes include Fire in the Sky, A Thief of Thieves, Rubble Down Under, and He Who Tames the Iron Horse, to name a few.
What?
Daxter?
Actually, it's not called Fire in the Sky. It's called Ocean in the Ground.
Well, oceans aren't in the ground, generally speaking, but no, that is
thought
not
I was the
correct.
himbo.
Fire in the Sky is one of them.
Gosh dang it. It's close.
Dalton?
Actually, it is not He Who Tames the Iron Horse. I do not know what
He
it
Who Tames
is.
the Iron Horse. No, he does tame the Iron Horse, and that is one of the episodes. Biscuit, you have a few answers to choose from, so I mean, what's yours?
Is grammar? Actually, you said to name a few, but you named 4. That's over 3.
No, Biscuit. My corrections are not about grammar. They're about the properties and stuff in them. I'm not that pedantic. This might be a pedantic show about correcting people. I'm not that pedantic. Daxter Dingo?
Well, I guess if it's not the other ones, it should. Wait, did you say Rumble Down Under already? I freaking missed that. Actually, it's not Rumble Down Under. I think you said that.
Rumble Down Under is one of the episodes. I'm actually probably going to call it here because you guys are just going to keep guessing and poking around, and I don't think any of you actually know this. So I'll go ahead and just give you all the answer. I made up A Thief of Thieves. They never go there or anything in any of the games.
What? Isn't that what one of them is called?
That sounds
No,
like
I totally
one, though.
made that up. I mean, that's the point, right? Like, I'm supposed to make it a little
That
hard
was
on
pretty
you.
good.
All right. Now, if you know me as your host, you know that I'm a pretty big nerd when it comes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that's what this next question's about, or next statement is about. There are many, many characters in TMNT, and one of the more obscure characters is Alopex, who is a parallel to a previous comic book character that goes by the name Ninjara or Ninjarhead. She is a female fox with white fur and has a relationship with Michelangelo. Daxter Dingo.
Actually, she doesn't fall in love with Michelangelo. She falls in love with Raphael.
How did you know that? Yeah, that's correct.
Are you serious?
No, that was a guess or something.
No way! No! Let's go.
I put so many buzzwords in there. I put like Ninjar Head. I was like, she's obscure. Like her name is something weird, like Alipay. Nope, just done. You just got it.
Hey, Dexter, imagine not having any points. We're on question. We're now on question 5.
You're right, Biscuit, and that actually brings us to our first shiny question. Now, shiny questions are very, very special questions. They're a little bit rarer, but they're still worth the same amount of points, just one. So this one is called Where Am I? Now, for this game show, for this specific set of questions, I have a bunch of pictures laid out. I'm gonna ask the cameraman and stuff to show them to the audience first before I ask you guys to turn around and see them. But essentially, what I'm gonna show you is I'm gonna show you a place. Of course, there's gonna be like hints and tips over it, but it's not gonna show you. It's not gonna tell you like the name of the place, or it's not gonna really tell you the property either. I need you to give me either one or both. Either the property name, like what it's from, or the place's name itself. And I will go ahead and mark one off for you. The person who there's, I believe, 6 of them. The person who gets the most out of these 6 will get a point. If there's a tie, I'll give you both a point.
Are we doing this out of messaging you again? I forgot.
No. You're just gonna buzz in and you're gonna tell me the answer, and I'll keep track of who has the most amount correct out of the 6 here. So I'm gonna go into the first one. Don't look just yet, guys. I'm gonna have the cameraman show this to the audience first so they see. All right. The audience has a chance. So go ahead and turn around, guys, and tell me, where am I?
Oh.
Daxter Dingo?
Actually, wait, is it still? I'm actually.
You do not have to say
show?
I'm actually. You can just tell me.
Actually, we're in Metropolis.
We are in Metropolis. That's correct.
You see the Daily Planet right there in that corner.
Do you see? That is, yep, 100%. A big hint in the corner there. All right, Daxter gets that first one. Go ahead and turn around, guys. I'm going to show them the next one here. All right. The audience has had a chance to see, so go ahead and turn around for me and take a look.
What the?
What is that?
Disturbing.
Daxter?
Is this nowhere?
This is nowhere. That's correct.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! You're going down! Let's go!
Daxter's gotten 2 of these so far. I'm going to go ahead and show off the third one to the audience real quick, guys.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and turn around. Give me your answer here. This one might be a little bit tough.
Oh, I mean...
Yes, Daxter?
I mean, I don't think it's a superhero place, but it looks like New York City.
It is. Could you? I mean, do you know where it might be from? Just cause I'm gonna still say that you got this one right, but
that's like it's Manhattan. It's Spider-Man. I mean,
it's not from Spider-Man. It's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I'm a huge nerd.
What?
It's from one of the more recent TV shows. It's from one of the more recent TV shows. It's the overhead view of it. Because the show has like a really interesting like comic style, so I was like, ooh, let me show this. It looks really interesting to look at. All right, Daxter, you've got
You'll
3 of them. It's okay. Someone will tie with you at this point.
You know what? I'm
gonna show them.
I'm gonna cover my eyes.
I'm gonna show them the next one. All right, go ahead and turn around, guys, and give me what you. Where am I? Where am I in this place? Dalton.
Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, this is Bowser's Castle.
He got a point. No.
That's one of your favorite places, isn't it, Daxter?
No. I hate you now.
It's crazy that Daxter didn't get the Bowser point. If you guys didn't know, Daxter and Bowser are like.
It's your dad's house.
All right, we'll move on to the 5th picture here. And I'll go ahead and show the audience this. All right.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead and turn around, guys, real quick. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. You're good.
Anyway.
Biscuit?
It's Mars.
It's not Mars. That's a good guess. I actually like that answer a lot.
There's water
It's
on
not
Mars.
Mars.
Right there.
We found it.
What is that place called?
Remember, you can give me the property too, and I'll accept it.
Wait.
You don't necessarily have to give me the place's name. Either the name of the place or the property. Dexter?
No, that wasn't me. That was him.
Oh, that
It was
was
a duck.
Dalton. My bad. Thank you. Thank you.
This is actually a close-up view of an everlasting gobstopper.
I
Good answer,
honestly,
good
that
answer,
would be
good
very,
answer.
very funny. that would be very some mean trickery on my part. But that is not an actual place that you can go visit, so I didn't put it in.
I don't.
I was close.
I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. I made this one a little harder or whatever. Some people might get it, but this is Veldin from Ratchet and Clank. This is the first planet that like Ratchet's on, essentially.
It looks like Uranus.
I would see fucking
Next question.
All right. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's gonna get this last one, but I'm hoping so. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to the audience real quick. All right,
about
go ahead
to
and turn
go
around, guys, and give me your answers.
Swinging.
Where am I?
What is this? I
Dexter?
Shut up, Biscuit. Isn't this where you live, Dalton?
It was my place.
This is not Dalton's apartment. No, unfortunately not. I could have taken a
At
picture
least
of
it
it. I
has a
live very
couch
close
and somewhere to
Dalton.
sit down. Mine doesn't even have that.
Yeah, Dalton's apartment doesn't even have a couch, so.
Just VR space.
Biscuit?
it's an apartment.
It is, but I do need you to be a little bit more specific than that. I hate
I don't know.
Dalton, can I have your answer?
This is at the top of Mount Crumpet, where Jim Carrey's Grinch lives.
I didn't know the mountain was called Mount Crumpet, so I learned something today, but no, it is not that.
You could give him a point just for that.
I'm not. Biscuit, I'll have you be the last answer, Biscuit. I'm probably going to call it.
I keep wanting to say Deadpool, but I feel like that's wrong.
That's a great answer, but it's not. It is a superhero's apartment, or maybe a supervillain's apartment. I guess is more of a correct answer there. But I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'll go ahead and say that no one really knows what this is. This is Catwoman's apartment from Batman Returns.
What?
Was that
really,
Nipple
really
Batman?
like that old Bat movie?
That was Nipple Batman.
I think so. Yes, I
That
believe
was
that's
Nipple
correct.
Batman.
That was
Yeah.
Nipple Batman.
He has a Batman credit card.
Well,
does have a
Dalton,
Batman
you got one of them right. Dexter, you got three of them right. So the point for this shiny question, because there's only 1 point for shiny questions, goes to Dexter Dingo.
Yeah! Let's go!
By 1 point.
You still don't have a point.
I'm sorry,
Bowser's
Dalton.
Castle.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're gonna go back to our regular scheduled actually questions.
let's go.
And this next one has to do with a comic that I enjoy a ton. John H. Blackmore is a black hat private investigator who solves crimes and investigates murders with his good pal Weekly in the popular comic Blacksad. Biscuit?
Okay, you said black hat hacker. He's got to be a white hat if he's solving crimes, right? Actually, he's a white hat hacker.
I didn't say anything about him being a hacker or anything like that. I'm not quite sure where you're getting that from.
Oh God, no!
Not black hat.
My brain, I'm stupid. Black hat. I thought you said black hat.
Oh my god. was that Dalton that pieced in before Dexter?
No, I
No.
think I farted first.
Okay,
It was him.
Dexter.
Actually, Weekly is not
so
a good
dumb.
friend. He's a bad guy.
He's
I'm
not a
so
bad guy.
dumb.
He is a good friend of John.
Oh.
I'm so dumb.
Oh, Biscuit, I feel bad. I'm so sorry.
I confused cat
got
with
the
hat.
statement wrong.
Dumb.
Oh, that guy with the cat in the hat.
Yeah.
Dalton?
The cat was not black.
You
Actually,
didn't say
crap.
okay. No, the cat is black for sure. Dexter?
Oh, I was gonna correct him if he got it wrong. I mean, if he got it right. but
No,
didn't say
no,
it
he did
actually.
not get it right. Not at all.
Wait, I didn't
Biscuit?
even say my thing.
Oh.
No, I'm the
actually,
wrong.
Say your piece.
It was my turn.
I don't know anyway.
Actually,
I don't know anyway.
Oh my God.
H is not his middle name.
H is his middle name.
Ah!
Wait, incorrect. Biscuit, I'm gonna give you one more guess. I'm gonna call it after this if no one gets it.
Actually, the comic wasn't called Blacksad.
It was called Blacksad.
It was Black-
I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I did some trickery here. John H. Blackmore is not his name. It's John H. Blacksad because it's named after the comic. He says John H. Blackmore as a kind of alias to people when he's going undercover.
I'm gonna cry.
That was
That is so.
This is so mean.
The answer's right. Yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to be a little bit mean about it.
what a bad host.
Oh my God.
Can you have a statement about ducks? Because I probably didn't answer that one.
I didn't
Is there
make
a
a
duck
question about
question?
ducks. I'm sorry to say. No, unfortunately not. I hate to say
Is there
it.
any air traffic control questions?
There's no air traffic control questions. In fact,
We
this
have more
next
Bowser
question has to do
questions.
with. There's no Bowser questions. This next one has to do with Ratchet and Clank.
I've never played.
Sucks for you. Nanotech are tiny nanomites used to heal Ratchet and Clank on their many adventures, as well as perform other functions like weapon upgrading. There are several different versions of nanotech technology other than the glass crates you smash to heal, such as the Premium Nanotech, which is a drink, Nanotech Plus, Ultra Nanotech, Nano Pack, Zeptotech, and Nanotech Boost. Daxter Dingo?
Actually, you don't shatter glass to heal up. You shatter glass to build a shield.
I don't know what game you might be referring to, but I don't think it's Ratchet and Clank, and you do shatter glass to heal.
All right. I don't know.
What were you thinking of? That sounds familiar. Like, that sounds like it's from a game.
I have no idea. I just thought you were tricking me again.
I was not trying to trick you, no.
You guys know? Oh,
Dalton?
Actually, they're not nanomites, and it's not nanotech. It's macromites and macrotech.
That would be
They're real big.
that'd be a good thing. I wish they kind of did something like that when you like tell the different universes and stuff, like they had different versions of nanotech like that. But no, it's called nanotech throughout most of the, I think like all of the games for sure. Biscuit?
Zepotech doesn't involve. Actually, Zepotech doesn't involve nanomites.
Funny enough, Zeptotech is a nanotech. It just has some weird different name.
you made me snort.
I had to mute myself.
Dexter?
Actually, there's too many nanos. I don't like that. So one of them have to be wrong. I'm most likely thinking it's the nano
this
pack.
is a
'cause
lot.
That sounds dumb.
It's the Nano Pack. No, that is from Up Your Arsenal. That is real.
Well, you too.
Biscuit?
Actually, they don't function to upgrade weapons. I don't know.
They do, actually. They definitely do, yeah. Yeah, it is. I actually had to read up on this because I didn't realize when I was like making all the questions. Yeah, the nanotech will like actually, like when you've leveled up your gun, upgrade the gun. It's the nanomites like turning it into something new and more powerful. But Dalton, go ahead.
Actually, it's not Ratchet and Clank. It's Jack and Daxter.
It's nope.
Let's go.
That
Darn.
is incorrect. It is very incorrect.
You know, you get a point in my heart.
You get a point in my heart too for at least knowing the opposite like game. But no, I'm gonna call it here. Nobody gets the point for this one. That's okay. You guys were right. I didn't make up one of these. I didn't. There's nothing called Nanotech Plus in any of the games. I just made that up.
He just waits for a pause to see how we react, but I'm not reacting. So
That's
next
kind
question.
of the whole point. No, you can't be looking at the screen.
We're not giving you the satisfaction.
Apparently not. No. I'm just making you mad over here. I'm ruining your con experience. It's the whole goal.
I have a point.
right.
I'm happy.
That's true.
Must be nice.
This next question has to do with Final Fantasy XIV, a game I hold near and dear to my heart. There are many races the Warrior of Light can be in Final Fantasy XIV. The names of the races are specific to Hydaelyn, also known as the Source, where most of the game takes place, but have a counterpart name in the First, which is another reflection of Hydaelyn. For instance, a Hyur is a Hume in the First, an Elysian is an elf, the Miqo'te are the Nummo, Lalafell is a dwarf, and a Hrothgar is a Ronso. I asked this question to a bunch of my Final Fantasy XIV friends, and they got it immediately. And I was like, all right, cool, awesome.
Because you guys are
Who was that just buzzed in?
nerds.
Yes, very much so. Was that you, Dalton?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm
What's up?
actually Chocobo.
Again, a point in my heart for the sound reference, but no, that has nothing to do with the statement. Biscuit?
Actually, Hrothgar is Skyrim?
No, Hrothgar is in Final Fantasy. It's the cat people. It's the cute furries.
I've never
I play as a
played
Hrothgar.
Final Fantasy.
A lot of people haven't.
I hate
God,
that sentence so much.
I can... What?
Counterpart name in the First, which is another reflection of this thing.
Of
For
Hydaelyn.
instance, it's too much.
Nope. I don't know. I asked a bunch of Final Fantasy people and they all loved this. So what's up, Daxter?
Actually, they're the warriors of dark and not light.
Okay. You know, I just
Kingdom
realized
Hearts
that could
reference.
totally be a question. All right, you are not wrong because I'm specifically talking about the First. I'm going to give it to you. It's not the
No.
correction I wanted, but you're not wrong. I did not mention that he could also have been that. I'm going to give it to you unless the other two do not give me the actual correction I was looking for this statement. Biscuit.
Actually, it's the wrong Final Fantasy.
It's not the wrong Final Fantasy.
He literally plays it every day. You cannot see him.
I don't
do.
know.
I'm glad you're guessing. These are all good guesses, though, guys. You guys are doing great so far. Dalton, you have
I'm
a
the
like the
guess?
first
second to
loser
last
in second
fantasy.
place.
I think.
You
When was
prefer
the
it?
last
You prefer the second to last fantasy?
Yeah.
What was
I
it
still
called?
think the question should have been about Chocobos.
I could have.
You know,
Maybe next
ducks.
time. Every time you do that,
Yeah.
it makes me smile.
What's a chocobo?
All
It's
right.
like a bird.
Okay.
It's a yellow
I'm gonna go
bird.
ahead.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Actually, you're right. I actually should have written this a little bit better about that whole Warrior of Light part. Because technically, in the First, he's called the Warrior of Darkness or whatever. So I'll give you that correction, even though that's not what I was looking for. What I was looking for is that I said
I didn't
the
know.
Miqo'te are the Nummo. Oh, I said the Miqo'te are the Nummo. They are not the Nummo. Sorry, it's fixed itself, or at least it's fixing itself. They're not the Nummo. They're the Mistel. I would have accepted if you just were like, yeah, the Miqo'te aren't those people. Oh, they're very fun names. You would know if you played the video game.
Hrothgar. I thought I was thinking of High Hrothgar. I'm an idiot.
That is, yep, you're 100% correct. Yep, that's Skyrim, just like you said. That's okay. This next statement is about Star Fox, so I hope to God one of you knows anything about this.
Yes,
franchise
let's go. I'm sorry. I don't
Oh
wanna-
yeah. No,
All right, I'm ready.
yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
The Rwing is a pretty decked out ship and very cool looking, if I do say so myself. Equipped with G diffusers and gimbal cannons, it's a favorite ship of Fox McCloud, Wolf O'Donnell, Falco Lombardi, and Faye. Dexter Dingo.
Actually, Wolf O'Donnell doesn't have the ship, that certain ship. What was it called? The R-Wing. He doesn't have the specific R-Wing ship. Is that right? I don't know.
Yes. Can you tell me what ship he does drive? He does fly?
Oh, Mog. The G-Wing.
No, not the G-Wing. I'm going to give it to you, but Biscuit, do you know the ship that he flies?
No, but actually, Wolf O'Donnell's my daddy, so y'all back off.
Oh,
well.
crap.
He claimed him, guys. He claimed him.
That's the point in my book.
Dalton, do you know the
I
ship's
won.
name by any chance?
I have no idea.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Dex. Oh, yes.
I'm
wanna guess
actually, you don't think it's cool looking.
I do think it's cool looking. I love the R-Wing. They're really, really neato. I think
tried.
they're very nice.
If it has
did
like Wolf
try.
in the name, I'm
Dexter-
going to be upset.
It does have Wolf in the name. It's called the Wolfin. But actually, you did get the point anyways. You should have just said that. Yeah, it could have been guessed, honestly.
know-
You could have just absolutely
I
guessed
didn't
it.
know Daxter was such a nerd.
I'm smart.
Big old nerd.
That's the point. I wanted to get some nerds on this show to answer these nerdy questions.
Wait,
in fact,
just
we're
want
on
Wolf
to
O'Donnell. Wolf
because you
O'Donnell's my
help run a
daddy.
convention. You're a turbo nerd. All right. This is our next shiny question, guys. We're into our last shiny question of the game. This one is called a comic book conundrum. I'm gonna show you a comic book cover. All right. There is something wrong with this comic book cover. It is not the correct comic book cover. I have altered it in some way, and you need to tell me exactly what way I have altered it. Now, a few ground rules. Again, I'm going to show it to the audience first, and then I'm going to let you guys turn around and go look at it. Now, if you want to get a closer look, I don't mind if you play space up there and go look at it. We have a camera view for that. But if you are not on this blue stripe, if your feet are not on the ground, I'm not going to call on you if you hit your buzzer. I need you in front of this
We have
area,
to go
in front of the
close.
camera. If you want to. You don't have to. You can see it from here and try to figure it out. But if you want to actually go up and get a closer look, I do need you guys on the ground, and I will be able to call on you then. But I won't call on you if you're in the air. So
use your laser vision,
I-
Baxter.
There's technically two pictures of the comic book cover. It's just like the front half is on the left-hand side and the bottom half is on the right-hand side. It's the same comic book cover. I've just put it in a way so you can see the entire thing easily. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show the audience real quick. Here. All right. Now there is something wrong with this cover. Go ahead, guys, and turn around for me and tell me.
Another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What is wrong with this comic book cover?
Oh my gosh.
Dalton.
Why is it free?
I was gonna think that.
It's free comic book day. It is a free comic though.
Okay.
I thought the TMNT would be priceless to you.
It is priceless to me, but
Oh, that's why
not
it's
to
about
them.
a price, I
They
guess.
just gave it away. Biscuit.
Okay, so there we go.
You're not talking.
Biscuit.
Oh
You're not
God,
talking.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. The J's not in line on Ninja.
That is actually how the J in Ninja is actually written in most of the comic book covers from IDW, I believe. It's for whatever reason this weird hook J. I actually, when I first was looking at this, I almost wanted to make it straight, but I was like, that's too difficult. I'm not doing that.
Am I gonna
Dalton. It's very pedantic, guys.
I
one of
believe
their
it.
like masks is the wrong color.
One of their masks is the wrong color?
Yes.
No, I did not alter any of the mask colors at all. Biscuit, what's up?
Oh, I don't
What
know
is
Blue
it?
Boy's name, but the color behind him is supposed to be blue. I know that, but it's gray. That's wrong.
Wrong.
Actually, it is definitely supposed to be that color. I did not alter the color behind him.
Oh wait. Oh no, I have to answer down there.
Ah,
Daxter, yes?
Raphael has full dentures. He's missing a tooth in comic number 77.
I love your enthusiasm for trying to make up something completely infallible, but no, that is not correct.
Don't even act like all my answers have been wrong.
You guys are gonna hate this when I reveal it. I'm not kidding.
You said this is the last question?
This is the last shiny question. Go ahead, Dalton.
the author names are wrong or something about that.
I was gonna say.
No,
I was
no.
gonna say.
The author names are
something.
correct.
They're all
All right, I'm out of
correct?
ideas.
They are correct. Yes.
Oh.
Go ahead, Biscuit. I'm gonna say this is like your
That was
last
a
guess, and then we're
forward.
gonna move on. Oh, sorry, Baxter. My bad. You're right.
Actually. Wait, I don't even have to say that. The staff that's behind Donatello doesn't exist. He just sticks it back there like a freaking, post-it note.
You mean like the bow staff holder, like it's on a shell?
Like the sheet.
You explained exactly what it was, so I'm probably wrong.
You think he edited that in there? That's pretty
Yo,
impressive.
it's
I think I
What
got
are you
art
doing?
and like edit. No, that is incorrect. Biscuit, I'm gonna give
What
you
is
one
it?
one last guess if you got something for me, and then I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and call it.
Oh, what is that?
Go ahead, Biscuit.
This comic book doesn't
fucked up.
exist.
This comic book does exist. I did not get an entire bit of art just for this game. I am not that rich. I appreciate you thinking so.
That would have been nice.
That would have been very cool. I do not own that much money in my life. Furality doesn't pay me enough. Anyways. All right, nobody got this. That's okay. This was kind of a weird kind of prediction, like thing. If anything, I fixed this comic, but weirdly enough, he does not have two swords.
Who? Who?
Leonardo does not have two swords in this comic book cover. This is the corrected
my
comic
God.
book cover.
Oh,
This is the
isn't that
correct
little
one.
kid- Wait, go back?
So this is the corrected one. We'll go ahead and go back to the original one here. I added in another sword. He does not have two swords in this comic book cover for whatever
Does
reason.
the audience see that? Show him that.
I hope so. Go ahead and show it up to the audience, guys. If you don't mind. Okay,
Oh.
good.
That's messed up.
Isn't that messed up?
feel
Like he's always
cheated.
supposed to have two swords, but weirdly enough, he only has one in this one. It's very strange.
Man, I
feel
hope the
so
next thing's about a
stupid.
duck.
I
I wish I had
just
questions.
make one
about-
up for a duck. Just do it. Just do it.
Just make a duck.
Just do it. Go, go,
Duck
go.
is super delicious to cook.
No.
Rawr.
Oh my gosh.
Don't make me show my villain
right.
side.
We're gonna go into our let's see. We have 3 more questions left for this
All right,
one.
let's go.
2 more statements. Sorry. This one's about Crash Bandicoot.
My
All right.
favorite.
Crash Bandicoot is, unsurprisingly, a bandicoot. An animal I thought was completely fake, but is actually real. However, real bandicoots don't wear snazzy blue pants, lace shoes, and fingerless gloves, giving our favorite Wampa fruit-eating hero his iconic style seen in all his games. Biscuit.
Actually, he doesn't even wear gloves, fingerless gloves.
He...
He does.
Can you be a little bit more specific for me?
Does he not have gloves?
He
He does wear gloves.
doesn't. He wears Knuckle showing gloves.
it's the same. No, it's fingerless. I would say. Daxter.
Oh, is it figure? Oh, then I don't know that. Actually, the fingerless glove are actually bandages. I don't even remember if it's like.
No.
It's not. Oh, I don't.
Dalton.
Actually, the blue pants aren't that snazzy.
Well, despite your opinion, you can't. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna even like.
Thought I had them once.
Don't turn your back to me, Mister Biscuit.
Actually, it wasn't in all of his games. That same costume get up.
What wasn't in all of his games?
The fingerless gloves.
That is correct.
How?
There are one or two games where he has tattoos instead of fingerless gloves.
Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked.
Oh yeah, it was that dumb one, the Xbox one.
It's the dumb ones, yes. It's the dumb ones. Oh, you got a point anyways, so good on you, Biscuit. Good job getting a point. I'm proud of you.
Your point.
Yeah, I wonder what having a point
Oh
is
my
worth.
god. One day,
That's
you
nice.
might, just like the last time we played this game, Dalton, you might get the very last question. But we're not there yet. We have one more before we get to the last question here. Now, this one, I didn't really... She's a hero in my book, but we're talking about our favorite Rage Panda. I always mispronounce this. I don't actually know how to pronounce the title. It's like Agretzko, I think is how you pronounce it. But Roscoe is our favorite metal-loving red panda. Her job can be pretty stressful at times and can cause her to have some rage issues. As a secretary who works long hours punching numbers, she often gets visited by her nearby friends Haida, who is madly in love with her, and Fenico, her office best friend and renowned social media stalker.
That sounds correct.
Dalton?
Actually, she is not a secretary. She's an accountant.
That is correct, yes.
Yeah, Dalton!
All right.
Yeah, you got a point! Oh my god!
Yeah.
That is correct. I threw in that secretary bit real fast in there, trying to trick you up, but you got it. Good job. All right. Now,
job,
like the real the last question has to do with real life skills, and seeing as how I love to cook food, this one has to do with cooking.
I cannot cook to
So
save
this
my
will be
life.
our last question of the game, and then we'll go ahead and I'll get a point total from Flamey, and we'll see who has won. Actually, unfortunately, this has nothing to do with superheroes. It just has to do with real life stuff, which are, whatever. But overcooking your food can be a problem. It can turn your dinner from amazing to inedible real quick. That's why it's a good idea to keep a thermometer around to temp your food. Knowing the temps to cook your food at can keep them tender and delicious. Otherwise, your steak could end up tough, your rice will turn pulpy, and your veggies and mushrooms will be wilted and mushy.
What?
Dexter Dingo.
Actually, who uses a thermometer for rice? You're weird.
Actually, I wouldn't say the burnt food is inedible. It's just, not as good.
I don't think that you should be eating acrid food. I think acrid food can make you pretty sick really fast. So, I'm gonna go with no on that one. Biscuit?
Rice doesn't turn pulpy.
It does turn pulp. Pulpy is another word for like mushy, essentially.
Sounds gross.
Dexter?
Actually,
There's a very clear wrong thing in here if you do know it.
yeah, actually, it doesn't matter of temperature for steak. It literally matters on like how you cook
I
it.
would very much hope you were temping
really
your
does.
steaks. It really matters when cooking
Well, when you
meat.
just throw it in there, you're like, Fuck. Okay.
My God.
I think I know what it is.
Dalton. Oh my God, he looks so excited. Holy crap, that little jig.
Actually, mushrooms don't wilt.
That is correct. I'll take that. That's close enough.
Wait, are you
Yes.
serious?
Mushrooms do not overcook. Oh.
What?
Yeah. Mushroom. You can't overcook
Mushrooms do not overcook.
Yeah.
You cannot overcook. You very
Mushrooms
much
are good. What are you
could.
talking about?
If
can
you
tell
like,
you what
you know,
they
if you
taste
take like
like,
a
but
really long
this is a
time to cook
PG
them,
show.
but. What does that mean? So,
All right,
yeah,
so, like-
mushrooms are made out of chitin, so it's really they hold heat really well, or at least they're very good at just taking the heat in and not breaking down because of it. And so because of that, they can stay in this like nice tender
Mushrooms aren't
zone
snitches.
when you're cooking them. And the mushrooms aren't snitches. So
they can
for
take
as
the
long as
heat.
you cook them,
get
when you eat
stitches.
them, they still feel that like nice, tendery, moist, buttery like taste to them. If my tracking could stop it. So yeah, you can't overcook mushrooms. It's one of the easiest things to cook because they're so easy to not mess up. Essentially,
Let's do a MythBusters episode of that. Let's just do it.
it's not even.
I'll
a
go
myth,
grab
that's
some
like
mushrooms from outside
a
right now
proven
and
thing.
cook some.
You
I
wanna-
wouldn't
think you wanna
recommend
eat
that.
those.
I'll do it.
My TikTok shows like a bunch of people eating like puffballs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think you should be touching anything like that. Yes, Biscuit. What do you?
I just wanted to hear.
But,
I just wanted to hear Sasha's roar again.
Oh my God.
Do it one more time. There we go.
Thank you to Sasha for being able to use their voice. My cameraman has the point totals here. I think I already know the answer. Well, who at least is one. But go ahead and give it to me, Cass. Keep going. Gotcha. So we've got Biscuit 2, Dalton 2, and of course Daxter Dingo is our winner with 5 points.
We're both the first losers. Second
Yeah,
place is the
actually
first
tied
loser.
for
We
second place.
were last. Yeah,
Yeah, at least we weren't last. I mean, we weren't last. We're just the
Not in
first
my
losers.
eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we
Daxter,
share.
congratulations. You won a
share
free
our place.
admission to Furality 5 whenever that comes out.
Heck yeah, let's go!
The joke is that he's on staff. He already has admission.
This is my race. I quit. Let's go!
A few thank yous if I could get the camera in. Thank you to Texelsaur for making the buttons. I really appreciate that for the game show. Thank you to all of Furality for letting me do this. I really appreciate it. Thank you to my 3 wonderful contestants here, Daxter, Dalton, and Biscuit. You all were wonderful. It was very, very fun to play with you. I hope you liked all those questions or statements. I worked very, very hard on them. I hoped it was fun for you guys. I know you all were pretty excited when we were talking about it earlier. And thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Furality Legends. I know I am, for sure. I've been whopping around and having a great time. And there's still more to come. There's a whole other day tomorrow, and there's a bunch of dances tonight. Please go check them out. And I hope to see you around. Have a good one, guys. Say bye, everyone.
I'm gonna get drunk.
Bye.
I'm the winner! I won me! It's all about me!